Worldwide Wrestling is on the air. Along with Bobby the Brain Heenan, I'm Tony Schiavone. Later on in this telecast, as you've heard, Harlem Heat in our main event against Arn Anderson and Chris Benoit of the Four Horsemen. It brings up a very interesting point. We have seen Arn Anderson compete injured before. The shoulder continues to hurt Arn Anderson. But the trooper that he is, he's going to go back in the ring one more time later on in this telecast.
Well, he's not a big pansy like a bunch of these guys that go on the disabled list or sit on the bench and have to go and get taped by a bunch of trainers. This man has wrestled his whole career hurt. He's been in pain all his life. An injury to Arn Anderson is just academic. It's another part of the day. I feel sorry for Harlem Heat.
Harlem Heat, of course, the former World Tag Team Champs. A very important match for those two men as well. Let's go to the ring. The opening bout this week from the Worldwide Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is set for one fall. Introducing team number one. Accompanied to the ring by Colonel Robert Parker from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Chuck Rizzo. Who will let the amazing French Canadians?
You know, this is a wonderful song that these two guys have butchered up each and every week.
You know, a lot of people don't like Madonna. A lot of people don't like Sinatra. I happen to think they got a good voice. You just happen to don't like them. I mean, I think they're, in their own way, they're hip. Cool.
Stop the music! Stop the music!
Now listen along with me.
Now we want you bunch of Florida hillbillies to stand up and raise peace and respect for the Canadian national anthem.
Man, he is lost. You know, there are a lot of Canadians here in Florida. Hey, pay attention to when I'm talking to you. A lot of Canadians here in Florida, and they don't appreciate what they do here either.
Well, they're not doing anything wrong. They're singing the national anthem of Canada as best they can, and I think it's a good rendition. It's like when Marvin Gaye did the Star Spangled Banner, or Jose Feliciano did it. It's a little different, but it worked. They're good. Get down.
Take you back to a movie that was released last year, Mr. Holland's Opus, when he said, "Your best just isn't good enough." And that's what we got right here. Their best, not good enough. All right, let's go back to David Penzer, the opponent for the Canadiens.
Catchy tune.
Hello, David.
Their opponents from Los Angeles, California, the team of Johnny Drayton and Lonnie J.
Drayton and Lay, the opponents for this event. Had to wake up David Penzer there. It'll be Lonnie J to begin things against...
What do they have in the trunk? That Plowboy?
No, it says Playboy.
Playboy. There it is. Playboy.
Playboy.
Playboys.
Between the shoulder blades, Jacques Rougeau sending Jay in. It's a big duo, this amazing French-Canadian duo, one of the top contenders, the World Tag Team titles. Oh, boy! Big elevation, and Lonnie J goes down hard. How about that?
Well, that's a big, big man, a big, strong, powerful man. You know, Rougeau comes from a wrestling family. His father, his uncle, his brothers, I mean, the whole family, they fight all the time. They're Canadian.
The chant of USA. Oh, Lillette ahead of steam.
Well, I wonder what the Playboys will be telling their girlfriends tonight when they have to explain them all those bruises on their backs and elbows and backs of their heads. Now they have teeth missing and their nose is behind their elbow.
Johnny Drayton is in. A lot of confidence here. You like that, huh? You like that, right?
Oh, what confidence.
Well, he had it.
Yeah, for 4 seconds.
Boy,
just before he went into the mat like a dart.
That is a classic case of two youngsters. Would you shut up a second? A classic case of two youngsters being way too cocky against a veteran duo like the Canadiens.
And here comes Up the top rope.
Oh! My goodness, there will be no getting up for Johnny Drayton here. It's over. The amazing French Canadian.
The amazing French Canadian.
Like I was saying, are your winners, Carl and Jacques Rougeau. Still to come. Harlem Heat against an injured Arn Anderson and his partner Chris Benoit. Would you settle down? All right, let's take a break.
This portion of WCW Worldwide Wrestling is brought to you by Valvoline, the #1 choice of America's top mechanics. People who know use Valvoline.